Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Art here, and you're watching Woke Culture K. Today's video is a little different than usual, y'all. So let me know what you think in the comments. And for all y'all that have not yet subscribed to the channel, take a second, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, guys. Share the video, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my content. Now let's get right into the story that I got for y'all. This story right here is about the time the police tried to unalive me. And it might seem far-fetched, but it happened. And I still remember it vividly, like it was yesterday. Back in 2004, I was a mess on illegal substances. I was on brown, white, like something wicked, right? So when I was a child, I got exposed to things really like long before I should have. My parents had 4 children very young. My brother's 2 years older than me. I'm second. Then I have 2 younger sisters, right? One of which is 2 years younger than me. The other one is 2 years younger than her. So, I mean, having so many children, my father worked all the time. My mother was overwhelmed with kids. And then later on, she will also work and went to college, like at night and online and stuff. So, we didn't have a lot of money. So, I mean, I was just out running the streets a lot, right? My area got hit with the OxyContin wave full force in the 90s. And I got wrapped up in it super young. I was getting dope sick before I even knew what dope sick was. I'd be so sick and couldn't sleep and had no clue why. It wasn't until someone told me what it meant to be dope sick that I learned what addiction was. By the time I was an early teenager, I was doing every illegal substance you could think of. I got arrested for the first time for underage drinking at 12 years old. 13 years old, I caught my first felony case for burglary. And when the detectives came to arrest me, I had a quarter pound of butt on me that I was getting rid of. Which I wound up getting robbed for because I had to leave it in the house I was in. But that's besides the point. But anyways, I learned to shoot up from grown adults injecting me with brown. I used to call the one person that would meet me and I would leave my BMX bike on the side of the road, get in their car, give them money for their bags. They would get them out, mix them up, inject me, and drop me back off my pedal bike. No bullshit. None of my other siblings had any of the issues I had. I'm the black sheep of my family, and it's 100% because of what I was exposed to outside of the household. Nobody knew about opiate addiction back then. My family was oblivious to it at the time. Plus, I was so young, nobody could ever imagine a child so young doing the things I was doing. I look at a 12-year-old child like a baby. I was pretty much full-blown in the streets by then. Fast forward a bunch of years to 2004, I was strung out on white and brown, fighting with my family over money. I took off in my parents' car to go get more stuff and wound up getting pulled over and arrested because my family had enough and called the police on me. Little did I know what would happen to me as a result of that call. And Mom, if you ever wind up seeing this, I love you and I don't blame you for what you did. So now, here I am. I had already took the car. I went and got my stuff. Now I'm driving around smoking it. All of a sudden, the police are behind me. So what do? I romp the gas. I'm out of there. I was in a little piece of shit car though. It didn't sound like that at all, believe me. And it didn't take off quick. But anyways, I romp on the gas. I'm out of there. My old move used to be, when I was driving, bust a right. You have time to toss stuff out the window, get up a little ways, pull over. Oh shit, I didn't see it right away. Whatever the case, whatever the fuck you gotta say. You know what I mean? But anyways, so I get up there, I pull over. All of a sudden, I'm fucking swarmed by cops. Someone called the police on me. Turns out it was my mother. Because I stole her car and I was making all sorts of fucking trash and all sorts of scumbag shit. I wanted them getting booked.
Oh, shit,
they cuffed me, throw me in the back of the paddy wagon. Now they take me down to the police station. And once I get to the police station, I asked the female officer, I'm not going to say her name, I was going to expose her, but I'm going to wait for a later time to do that. But I said, hey, can I have my pack of Newport so I can smoke a cigarette while I'm waiting to get booked in? She had the nerve to tell me no. I said, excuse me? You little bee in a uniform, something like that? I grabbed my pack of cigarettes out of her hand.
Give me that.
I took one out, put her in my mouth. That little female cop grabbed me so hard, slammed me against the wall. Boom! Soon as she did that, all the other male cops in the place swarmed me. Now they're boom, boom, bang, bang, boom, boom, pow, pow, pow. You know, kicking me, punching me, you know, all that stuff resistant bullshit that they do, you know. So now they get me on the ground all fucked up, beat me up, right? And then they put me on my knees. They fucking put me in handcuffs like this, right? Put another pair on my ankles. Then they handcuffed the two pairs of handcuffs together behind my back. So now I'm hogtied. One or two of them picked me up, put me on my knees, and then they were holding me from the back of my shoulder, punching me in my fucking face, right? While the other ones all fucking beat on me, while the main girls that there was boom, boom, boom. I mean, these guys were going in on me, right? And I couldn't defend myself, not at all. I was friggin' hogtied with handcuffs, right? Being held on my knees. I couldn't even freaking fall over, you know? They were holding me up so they could keep getting me. Eventually, you know, my mouth started filling up with blood. You know, my eyes were all swollen. I was beat up bad, right? I thought they were gonna kill me for real. Like, they were going in on me. I didn't think they were gonna stop. So the only thing I could do is start spitting mouthfuls of blood on them. The second I did that, they all backed up off of me, just like I knew they would. And guess what? I never got charged for doing that. And do you know how serious of a crime that is? To spit blood on police officers? But what would they say? He's spitting mouthfuls of blood on us, and they're gonna say, well, why was his mouth filling up with blood? Now some of you might be saying, you can't smoke in police stations? Of course they told you no. But back then, you could.
Oh, really?
And I live in Scranton, Pennsylvania. There used to be a police station on Mulberry Street in Scranton. In that police station, you were able to smoke in the front when you were getting booked in. Now after they got done beating me up, two cops picked me up by the handcuffs.
Get over here,
so I was
bitch.
dangling, and they carried me into the back of the police station where the holding cells were. They then threw me on the floor, left me hogtied, bleeding, fucked up. Left me there on the cold floor all night until morning. The fucking pricks then proceeded to give my cigarettes to the other fucking guys that were down there in the cells next door to me. But guess what? Luckily for me, I was able to get my mouth close enough to the wall, and somehow my neighbor was sticking a cigarette butt through the wall enough that I can get my mouth up to it and take drags that way.
That's pretty good.
So guess what, police? Fuck you. Now once morning came, they decided to move me to the county jail. But the thing was, we had to pass the news first. So as they paraded me out through them doors, the cameras were all on me. Then they put me in the police car and took me to the jail. But guess what? When we got to the jail, they wouldn't accept me. Why, you ask? Because of how beat up I was. The first thing the CO said when we walked in is, what the fuck happened to him? I was a mess, guys. My eyes were swollen shut. You know, I probably had dried blood all over me. I was just laying on the ground all fucked up, detoxing, beat up all night. Like, I was looking rough. So you know what they did? They made the police take me to the hospital to get medically cleared first. So then we leave the jail again. We go to the hospital. I get checked out. Eventually they clear me and they take me back to the county jail, where then they stuck me in the hole until I healed up. And guess what? My dumbass was so in the streets then. I was so against telling, period, that I never even reported those police for that. And I never sued them. And I'll tell you what, it's the fucking biggest regret of my life. Because right now while I'm struggling, I could be fucking kicked back, relaxed in my fucking beach house somewhere. Fucking live and learn, right? Hey guys, that's gonna be it for the video today. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. Drop it in the comments. Because guys, I have stories for days about shit I've been through with the police, prison, just all sorts of crazy shit. So if you enjoyed it, let me know. Like I said, drop it in the comments. And guys, hit the like button, share the video, hit the notification bell, guys. Please, man, it all helps me out a ton. I appreciate y'all. We'll see you next time.